How's going on, everybody? It's me, the one that loves cartoons, and in today's video, well, I'm gonna be talking about a cartoon. So, Cole from Ninjago, he was voiced by Kirby Morrow, but we all know that he unfortunately passed away last year. Ninjago fans got Master of the Mountain before Kirby died. They announced that he recorded his lines for the 2022 Ninjago season. For me, I just finished watching Prime Empire at that time, so when Kirby passed away, I didn't watch Master of the Mountain yet. So when I got to watch the Master of the Mountain season, it felt like a tribute to Kirby Morrow, because Cole is the focus of that season. So yeah, Kirby passing away affected a lot of Ninjago fans. Those days were very sad for us Ninjago fans. Kirby passing away really affected me, and I know that it affected a lot of you guys. So a few days after, LEGO announced that Kirby recorded his lines for the 2022 Ninjago installments, so we got to hear him play Cole for one last time in these final two installments, which are The Island and Seabound. So we didn't really know what's gonna happen to the character of Cole after Kirby passed away, and it wasn't the time to ask what's gonna happen to Cole, because it would be just very disrespectful. We needed to remember Kirby and what he gave to us before, of course, those questions. But yeah, then time came where we started wondering about what's gonna happen to Cole. We didn't know what they were going to do with him. Some people wanted Cole to die, some wanted him to be removed from the show, which is like the same thing, like leaving the team or something. Some didn't want Cole to get a new voice actor. There are a lot of people who didn't want Cole to get a new voice actor. So, LEGO finally gave us an answer, and I'm happy that they told us until we got to hear Kirby as Cole for the 2021 Ninjago seasons, before jumping into the new guy, before revealing the new voice actor. I'm happy that we get to hear Kirby play Cole for The Island and Seabound before LEGO announcing the new voice actor. So I'm happy that they didn't announce the future of the character right away, because that would be very disrespectful, and I'm pretty sure that they didn't focus on finding a new voice actor right away. The Ninjago crew were also affected by Kirby's death, and it wasn't easy for them to know what to do after Kirby passed away. But many days have passed, and we didn't know what's gonna happen to the character of Cole. And well, LEGO finally announced the future of Cole. Cole is getting a new voice actor. LEGO announced that Cole is getting a new voice actor, and he's gonna be played by Andrew Francis. I'm gonna give my thoughts on it in a minute. So, LEGO released a statement going through options that they considered, and they went with one of them, and it's recasting Cole. But let's go through the options that they considered. You have the first one, which is retire Cole as a character, and they said that they would only do this if they gave the character a satisfying end. That's what LEGO said. Like Cole finding a higher purpose, like becoming the leader of the Upply, go live as an advisor to Queen Vanya and Shintaro. They said, however, giving the ending of Seabound, there was no way to get to that point. They said that they were almost done in production of that chapter. They couldn't record new dialogues to change something for Cole. They didn't know that Kirby was gonna pass away, so yeah. So I'm gonna continue reading. They said that it would be out of character for Cole to leave right after Seabound. Like with what happened to Nia, it just wouldn't make sense to remove him. They said that he is the rock foundation of the team, he keeps the team together, so he is mostly needed during these times of grief. But Nia left the team in Seabound, so I feel like Cole needs to be here to keep the team together while they're grieving over Nia, so yeah. They also said that Kirby voiced Cole only in the English version. There are a lot of differently voiced versions of the show, so there are people out there who never heard Kirby as Cole, but they heard another voice actor play the character. It's gonna be a bummer for them to remove Cole out of the show, even though Cole's voice actor from their countries where they live, the voice actors are still available to play the character, and they give it all their best. Again, it would suck for fans who are watching the show around the world who love Cole and heard others portray his character. It would suck for them to have him leave the show. Like you have people around the world that never heard Kirby play Cole. They only heard voice actors from where they live, so they won't know why they removed Cole from the show. Like the voice actors for Cole in their countries, they are still available, so it wouldn't make sense for them to remove Cole from the show. So, my thoughts on retiring Cole. At first, I was like, I feel like they should retire him. I had that thought, but I'm not into it anymore. I don't feel like it's the right decision to make. Master of the Mountain would have been a perfect season to conclude the story of Cole, because he was the focus of that season. But they didn't know that Kirby was gonna pass away. How are they gonna know? And it would, like, even though Master of the Mountain would have been a perfect season to retire the character of Cole, I'm still happy that he's in the show. And also, with the way Seabound ended, it just wouldn't work. Okay, like, I agreed with Lego's statement about Cole being removed from the show after Seabound. Because, yeah, in my opinion, it just wouldn't work. Nia left the team at the end of that season, so it wouldn't make sense for Cole to leave right away. So yeah, retiring Cole is not the best decision here. Like, even though Kirby brought Cole to life with his performance, and he won't be forgotten, but there are fans out there who love the character of Cole, and it wouldn't be fair for people watching the show to kill off a character that they like, or remove him just because his voice actor passed away. So yeah, I don't want Cole to be removed from the show, especially with the way Seabound ended. So yeah, retiring Cole as a character, in my opinion, it's not a very good decision, especially with the way Seabound ended, and I'm happy that they didn't went with it. So, we have the second option that they considered, and it was to use all existence dialogue from all available Ninjago content since 2011 to keep Kirby's performance in this show. Now, this could work, okay? Like, they could find a lot of Kirby dialogues as Cole, because the show has been going for 10 years, so they're definitely gonna find a lot of dialogues. But I feel like it could only work for like 3 seasons, maybe 2, because they only have these available dialogues. They're only limited to those dialogues, and they can't use new dialogues. They will be just stuck in these already used dialogues, and they won't be able to do something new. Like, for example, you have the ninjas collecting these new artifacts. Cole won't be able to name the artifacts, or name the villain army, or name the main villain. They would just be able to use the available Kirby Morrow dialogues as Cole. Again, if they went with it, I think it could work, okay? But just for like 3 seasons. Especially in seasons where he's not really a focus. Like if Kirby didn't record for the Island and Seabound, and they used his already existing dialogues for those 2 installments, I think it would have definitely worked, because Cole didn't have much to do in those installments. They didn't focus on him that much. But for seasons where Cole gets developments, like Season 8, Season 9, his arc and Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu, I don't think it could have worked. Using already existing dialogues could work in seasons where Cole is not that much of a focus. Seasons like Hands of Time, Rise of the Spinjitzu Master, The Island and Seabound. But for seasons like Tournament of Elements, Possession, Skybound, Sons of Garmadon and Hunted, it would have not have worked. Maybe for some episodes, but for a whole season where Cole has more going on and has more developments, I don't think it could have worked, okay, with the using Kirby's already existing dialogues. I think it could only work in seasons where Cole is not that much of a focus. It couldn't really work in seasons where like Cole has more stuff going on. Again, like seasons like season 5, 6, 8, 9. So yeah, those are just examples. And we have a third option from Lego, an option that Lego considered, and it's that Cole just won't be able to speak. Like Cole went through a depression and he won't be able to speak, and this one is definitely my least favorite. Like, I would have rather retiring Cole as a character than having him not speak. Cole wouldn't speak. He would just be there. We won't be able to even hear his thoughts, because they would have to have a voice actor to hear his thoughts. So yeah, I'm happy that they didn't went with that. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Lego's not that stupid. Like, it's just like an option that they considered, but I'm pretty sure that they just skipped on it, okay? And yeah, that's what they did. I'm pretty sure when they were looking in all the options, like Cole not speaking, like I'm pretty sure that they didn't really took it seriously. It was just an option that they considered, but I don't think Lego is that stupid to make this decision. Cole not speaking is a very bad option. Again, Cole would feel like a side character. I mean, we got to see Cole change from a ninja that didn't get much development to him having his own standalone season. And we don't want to go backwards. Not saying that Cole was terrible before Master of the Mountain. I'm not saying that he was useless before Master of the Mountain. He was still a very good character. He had his moments, of course. But you get the idea. Him not speaking would make him very pointless. He would just be there following the other ninjas. He would feel like a sidekick instead of a member of the team. And how are they gonna find an explanation from him not speaking? Because like they said that maybe he will be depressed. It would just be a very stupid move. So I'm happy that they didn't went with that option. And I'm pretty sure that they were aware that this option wouldn't work. So we have option 4, the one that Lego went with, and it's for the better, which is recasting Cole. They said that hopefully this choice is obvious, giving all of the first 3 options. And yeah, with the way Ninjago is right now, option 4 is the best option in my opinion. They said that Cole is crucial in the 2022 Ninjago season and the show needs Cole, and recasting him was a very hard and emotional choice to make. Please welcome Andrew Francis, the new voice actor of Cole. They needed someone to bring the character to life and not just imitate Kirby, yet still feel like the character of Cole and feel comfortable playing the character and stay true to the character of Cole. And Andrew Francis is not new to Ninjago. He played characters such as Morrow, a fan favorite, and he played a member of the League of Jays. And we will hear his performance as Cole in series of short films in early 2022. So yeah, that's where we'll be expecting the new voice actor to pop up and play Cole. Ninjago is not new to short films, so yeah, short films is where we're gonna hear his portrayal as Cole for the very first time. So my thoughts on it. Option 4, in my opinion, is the best option. Like, it's the best option out of the 3. Like with the way Seabound ended, the first 3 options wouldn't really work. The one that was close to work was using already existing dialogues. But again, in seasons where Cole is not that much of a focus, using already existing dialogues could work. But for seasons where Cole is crucial to the story, I don't think it's gonna work. So yeah, option 4 is the one that makes more sense. And well, I'm happy that they went with it. Recasting was the right move in my opinion. Now please do not attack the voice actor. I think he could pull it off, and Kirby will not be forgotten. He played this character, okay? He played this really awesome character, and all of the best moments of Cole came from Kirby's performance. And he did a great job playing this character. His death it was really devastating and sad for me and for a lot of fans out there. But recasting the character is the one that makes the most sense, at least in my opinion. Andrew's portrayal as Morrow was very great, and I think he could really pull it off as Cole. His voice does sound quite similar to Kirby's, so I think he could really pull it off as Cole. And please just do not send hate to him, okay? He's just doing his job. We should welcome him instead of sending hate. So please do not go and harass him for replacing Kirby. We just have to wait and hear his performance, and if you're not gonna like his performance, that's totally fine, okay? But just don't hate on the guy. I hope he will do Cole justice. I hope he will feel like Cole when we do get to hear him. So yeah, rest in peace, Kirby Morrow. You gave us an awesome performance that made us attached to the character. And even out of Ninjago, if you go to Brent Miller interviewing Kirby Morrow on his YouTube channel, you can see that Kirby is just a very lovable person, very funny, and to see him go is very heartbreaking. But it is what it is. I'm actually not surprised that there isn't an option about ending the show because Kirby Morrow passed away. Like, I'm happy that they didn't end the show. Ninjago has a lot on its way, and it wouldn't feel right to end the show. I want the show to have a proper conclusion and not get cancelled. There's a lot to look forward to in Ninjago, and yeah, rest in peace Kirby Morrow, and welcome Andrew and again, just no hate on the guy, okay? We should give him a chance, and yeah, I wish Kirby was still with us playing this character, but again, it is what it is, so I'm done. So yeah, this is just all I have to say in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.